just dropped another masterclass. Scrubs, how to scrub. Everybody wants to know how to scrub. So we made a masterclass, a really good one, inside of the Moto Academy app. So go to the App Store, download the Moto Academy app, or go to club.motoacademy.com. Download it. Just download it. It was a roller coaster of emotions, just like any day of professional supercross seems to be a roller coaster of emotions. Let's go from the beginning. Woke up, exhausted. Got some Starbucks in the system. We got a bacon Gouda, a little oatmeal with brown sugar, a blueberry muffin not heated up, and I went back to vanilla sweet cream cold brew we went pumpkin spice or pumpkin cream cold brew in fall. Then we went to whatever the Christmas one was. And then we transitioned to the pistachio cream cold brew. And then I've transitioned back to the vanilla sweet cream cold brew. So we got that in the system. Horrible for you, I'm sure, but felt decent after that. Then walked the track, and I think I had this realization upon walking the track. It seemed easy. It seemed easy. So I got a little bit, I think when we walked the track, I was pumped. I'm like, this track, it's my type of track. Whoops are a bit easy, but we got a Dragon's Back. It's a long set of whoops. Dirt looks really nice. We should be all right. Then as soon as I saw the futures go out and do all it took was watch the first lap of futures. And I'm like, oh, they're going a million miles an hour. This track is way too easy. And so as soon as I watched the first lap of futures, I got nervous. Not that it should matter, because everybody's got to ride the same track. But in my mind, when the track is easier like that, that means everybody's going to be going faster. The times are going to be tighter. And for a Triple Crown, people are already riding extremely, extremely fast because everybody's trying to make that top 18. Only top 18 goes straight through from time qualifying. And so I saw futures go out there and I'm like, oh boy, they're going so fast that means everybody in 250 class can be hauling butt. But I got out there for free practice and just felt flowy with it. Felt really, really good on the bike. Didn't feel extremely fast necessarily, but then again, I think I was close to a second faster than the rest of B group in free practice. Even though they don't post the times from that, times don't matter in that. It's a good way to set the tone for the day because a lot of people, especially the fast guys, definitely try to throw down a couple of fast laps in free practice just to see where they stand or to just send a message. And I was fastest in B group by a second in free practice and felt good. Did it really easily, actually. Did it with feet on the pegs in every turn but one or two. Did it actually standing up in a lot of the turns, which was cool. And then went out for first time qualifier, and the track after the 450s had gone out there was a completely different racetrack, and I was struggling. All the lines that I had weren't working, and I felt like I was forcing the issue. Just didn't feel good at all, and I was bummed about that. And I qualified 18th, so I was right on the bubble after first time qualifier. The goal was to try and be well within the top 10 in that first time qualifier, so that way I would feel confident that my time would stick no matter what happened in the second set of time qualifiers. I just wanted to have that cushion to take the pressure off. But of course, can't make it easy on myself. So we got 18th on the bubble, and I was bumming a little bit, but I wasn't panicking too much. Then went out for the final time qualifier and threw down a heater lap pretty much right away. I think within the first 2 minutes of that session, I threw down a lap that I knew was very good. I hit the corner after the finish, standing up, feet on. I hit the outside before the Dragon's Back, standing up, feet on. I hit the corner before the whoops, standing up with both feet on, faster than I've ever hit a stand-up turn in my entire life. And of course, I watched you film the whole fast lap. And where you were standing, you couldn't see the turn before the whoops. And I'm like, oh, of course.
No, but the turn before the tunnel looked sick.
Yeah, pretty good. But the turn before the whoops, I hit like so fast that when I entered the whoops, I just had the thought to myself, like, holy crap, that was insane. And then yeah, pretty much greased the rest of that lap. I pushed the front a little bit on the over-under bridge. I'll post the lap to Instagram so you guys can see it. But it was good. It was good enough to the point where when I crossed the finish line, I knew to look at the board and I knew my name was going to pop up to the top, which that's always a good feeling. So I'm in the air, I look to the right, boom, cat and zero up to the top. I'm like, all right, sweet. And then I rolled to the mechanics area and Dan showed me the pit board and it said 48.8, where I think my time from the first one was a 50.1, which now out of curiosity, I wonder what the threshold was to be able to get in and actually qualify. Would that 50.1, would that have stood for top 18?
Oh, I'm looking at it right now.
Let
me look.
No way. I'm bringing it up too if my phone doesn't die.
I'm already there. I mean, you need a top
Luke
18.
Nice, 18th with a 49.1.
Well, no, 49.7, but still.
Whoa. Huh?
What
am I looking at?
I don't know.
No, you're looking at the wrong one.
Well, I'm looking at... Oh, well, I'm not looking at combined, actually. I'm just looking at... Dang it. I was just looking at Group A.
Oh, my God. These times were so close.
Yes, they were.
I put in that... So, okay, anyhow, I put in that lap. I put in a 48.8, and as soon as I saw the pit board, I was like, boom, I'm in. That's all I needed. I'm good. I didn't even try to do another one.
Right.
I didn't even try.
TV
I just kind of
that.
cruised the rest of the practice like I was James Stewart. Like I might as well just put Dan on the back and just rode out of there.
Dude, that would have been a riot.
My 48.8 got me 14th, 19th. So Henry Miller, who didn't qualify straight through, 49.2. So I guess it's 0.4 of a second, but that's not that much. It goes 48.8, 48.9, 49.0, 49.0, 49.1, 49.2, 49.2, 49.3. Wow. I mean, Jonah Geisler, 23rd, 50.1. That's pretty good. Shout out Jonah. Yeah, the times in Triple Crown are always so close. It's funny that I didn't even look at this.
Yeah, we don't care. We were in. Like, why worry?
We were in. We were in.
Yeah, it was tight.
We were in.
I'm curious.
Times were very close. 48.8. Deegan was 10th with a 48.5, so I was 0.3 off Deegan. Chance was a 48.5 also, so 0.3 off him. Wow. Yeah, I didn't realize I'm right there. And even my times, or the way that I felt in the main events, I wasn't far off. I rode actually really quite good in the first one. There was a whole group of guys in front of me and I just got stuck behind Marshall. I passed him once and he immediately passed me back because I tried to go outside and jump the wall after I passed him.
Yeah.
And forgot that I should have probably defended the inside. Oops. And so he passed me back and then I couldn't get back by him. But there was a group of guys right in front of us. We rode fast that whole time. So I was very happy with the first moto. Second and third moto, I tell you what, second moto in a Triple Crown is very scary because there's no sight lap. So to go out there and to do a gate drop and to race at speed on a track that you haven't seen in over an hour, and knowing that there was at least the 450 class, and maybe I forget if the futures went in between there or when they went out, but to hit the track cold like that without a sight lap, they shouldn't do that. They should give a sight lap before each one because it was a completely different racetrack. Every line that I had in Moto 1, no longer usable. And I spent the entire 10-minute race just searching. Like, I didn't know where to go or what to do. And honestly, in the third main event, kind of the same problem. I searched. I found a couple of good lines, but like in the whoops, I started skimming. Then I was like, this isn't really working that well. So then I skimmed the first half and then started jumping out. Didn't really like that. So then I went jumping in and skimming out. Then I went to jumping all the way through, which was horrible. And then I think I went back to skimming all the way through. So there was like 5 renditions of how I was trying to get through the whoops, and none of it was working. And then in main event 3, I don't know if they showed it on TV. Every time somebody lapped me, they exploded themselves and crashed right after they passed me. It was like a guarantee. And even the guys that didn't crash almost did. Jeremy Martin lapped me and then goes to jump the 3 on before the finish, lands in the tough blocks, somehow saves it. And I saw the whole thing happen because I just like, I am so maybe paranoid about somebody crashing in front of me that I just will scan further ahead than I need to when I ride. So I watched him go through the whole rhythm. And as soon as he jumped the first 2, he did something a little funky. I think he overshot it. And I'm like, uh-oh, he might deflect. And sure enough, he deflected right. Then he lands in the tough block. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. And saves it. They had a couple guys crash in the whoops right in front of me. Yeah, it was hectic. But we survived and we placed in the teens. 19th. I'll take it.
19th.
I'll take it.
It kind of makes me
I'll take it.
Want a
Could
new
have done
goal.
better, but that's fine.
It kind of makes me.
Why? What was your goal before?
Well, no, I have a new creative goal. It's like how many points do you need to ditch a digit in your number? Do you know?
Oh, and then what's the creative goal with that?
I don't know if we would actually be able to.
Did you say
that's the thing? Is like 330 so baked into the brand now that I don't think we'd even have. I don't know, but I think it'd be cool to get top 20 in points because right now you're 24th with, I think you have something like 6 points or something like that. I want to say, but 20th only has 11 points, so it's like come on.
Oh, okay. Yeah, top 20th in point, top 20 in points would be cool. I don't think that would be enough to get me a 2-digit number, and I hope it wouldn't be because I want to keep 330. I don't think it would be good for branding purposes to have a random 2-digit number. People would get confused.
Right. Anywho,
so I might have to sandbag it and
yeah, let's do that. Let's make that the plan.
Fake an injury. Make sure we don't get that 2-digit number. If you guys enjoyed this podcast clip and you want to listen to full episodes, go download them. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and I think that's it. Go download them there. Give them a listen. If you want to watch full episodes, which I tell you what, it's even better to do that. Go to club.themotoacademy.com because Moto Academy subscribers inside of the app have exclusive access to watch the entire episodes. And not only that, the subscribers actually can send in their questions to be answered on the podcast as well. Club.themotoacademy.com. Go subscribe.